guys, welcome back to my channel. So I created this like dramatic natural eye for you with a little bit of color. So if you'd like to see what I did, stay tuned. We'll get to it, okay? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I've been home for a couple weeks, but I didn't feel like filming. So we're gonna do this now. But I thought I'd try out some new things, use some loved things, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, so I've already done my skincare, freshly washed my hair. We're gonna put that bad boy back. How have you guys been? What have you been up to? Vacation was nice, but I feel like I needed days off when I got home, but I didn't give myself that. So I'm still tired. That's my life. Okay, so we're gonna start with eyes first. So we're gonna use the new Morphe 18A palette. I've used it a couple times now. I have enjoyed it, but so we're gonna use this guy. I was gonna say this bad boy, but they're not all bad boys. So we're gonna put this on. It's a lot of blues. I don't have anything. I mean, I have a palette with blues, but I don't really have a palette like this. So I thought it'd be nice to have something new and different in my stock. We're gonna use, same as always, my favorite eyeshadow primer, which is Shadow Insurance from Too Faced. Can't go wrong with it. And then I'm not going to use the translucent they have in here. It's kind of really yellowy. So I'm actually going to use, so I picked this up, which is the Too Faced Turn Up the Light palette. So it's in the light, obviously, because I'm pale as pale. But it has two highlighters. And the middle has a soft focus, but it doesn't really have glitter in it. So I'm going to use, it's more of a matte shade. So I'm going to use that to set my eyes. I'm sorry if you can hear my phone going off. Okay. Thinking about what I want to do. So we're going to start with the neutrals, and we're going to play with some blue, like in the inner corner of my eye maybe. We're just going to wing it and see what happens with life. So we're going to start with the shade, I think it's called Star Attraction. Yeah, so it's just a nice neutral, kind of warmy, light brown. Which really, it's more of a light skin tone, but on me you can see it. Well, I can see it. I don't know if you can see it. Hopefully you can. Just normal, so kind of going on the outer crease, on the outer and the angle, and then into the, like, right above the crease. So then we are going to go in with, it's called Applause, which is this soft taupey brown. Okay. And then I'm going to go in, this shade is called Swagger, and it's a rich, like, coffee brown. And I am going to drag this down a little bit onto the lid. Okay, so then on my, like, inner corner of my lid, I think I'm going to do this light pastel blue. I think that'll be really pretty. And its name is Indiglow. Indiglow is what it's called. It's really soft. I'm going to go back with Swagger and just blend between these two. Okay, So now we're going to stop with eyes and we're going to go to skin. So for skin, we are going to primer. We're doing the Porefessional Hydrating Primer. This is one of their newest one. I wasn't a fan of the original Porefessional. My skin's too dry for it and it just feels chalky to me. But this guy, he's clear. Oh, he's not clear. He definitely has a skin tone, but he's supposed to be more hydrating, so we're going to feel how he feels. Oh yeah, it's definitely not chalky. It has that soft, like it's more creamy, and it's really cool to the touch, which is nice. So it had like a little bit of a tackiness feeling, so hopefully it's going to make our foundation stick really well. So for foundation, I picked up the Este Lauder Futurist Hydra Rescue Moisturizing Makeup with SPF 45 in it. It's supposed to be really dewy. I did put it on a guest at work. And when I put it on her skin, she was glowing. So it's supposed to help, it has skincare built into it, so it gives you a nice, healthy glow. I'm going to switch to a brush because I like a lot of coverage. It kind of smells like cucumber, which bothers me because I hate cucumbers. So hopefully it won't smell that way all day. I did pick up the lightest shade, and personally, I feel like it could be slightly lighter, but it'll work. I don't know if you can tell. I look white in the camera, so, but in person it's slightly more tan, which is okay. I have it in 1 and 0 porcelain, but to me, it just isn't like as light as I like. So for under eye concealer, I'm doing the Stay Naked Correcting Concealer, and it's in the shade 10CP, which might be a little light for this, but it'll work. I haven't used a beauty blender in quite a while, but I'm actually really loving this lately. I feel like my under eyes could definitely use a little bit more moisture and some love. So we are going to set my under eye with that same soft focus from the palette. Because I've been feeling like loose powders have been just making my eyes look chalky and dusty. And I'm going to dust it too on my chin. This is where my makeup usually transfers, and then on the middle of my forehead. Okay, so bronzer, I use it all the time. We're using Tartiest Glow Palette with their bronzer in there that's called Sculpt. I really like the way this one looks on my skin tone. She is dark, but I can blend her out. Okay. Bronzer is done. So blush, I have been loving like a really warm blush lately. So we're using Benefit California, which like, she's like very orangey, but we're doing her very lightly, and I'm going to use this more of a sculpted brush and not a big fluffy, so I can... Alright, I'm back again. I just went ahead and put my blush on in the middle of pausing. There's a lot going on and I just keep getting interrupted. That's okay. So, now we're at... I put that blush on. I don't know if you can see it. I can see it. It's just very subtle, very warm, but I love the way it looks. So now we're going to do highlight. which we're going to use the Turn Up the Light palette from Too Faced. So we're going to start with the glow part. So one side is very like subtle, like very blended glowy highlighter, and the other side is more chunky, glittery. I love both because I like to glow. So we're starting with the glow side. Something separating under my eye. I might have to go back in with concealer and touch it up again. So then on top of it, I am going to go in with a Dazzle, which is all the glitter. I like that. And I'm not going to do it on the whole highlight piece, just on my cheekbones. And then we're going to put on our Cupid's bow. Okay. I'm going to go back under my eye with this concealer. It seems to be separating. I didn't blend it well enough right underneath my eye. I'm going to use my finger instead of a sponge or a brush because I think that's just going to pick it back up. Okay, so now we are going to go back in and finish. Let me put my brows on first because I feel like I look crazy. So, for brows, I have been loving this, it's Tarte Sketch and Set. It's from their Big Ego line in Tarte. And I got it in medium cool brown. So one side is a gel that you brush through. The other side is a pencil. I love it because I normally will use like a fiber gel or some kind of gel and then a pencil. And I'm having to buy two products. This has the two in the one, which makes life so much easier. I still love my Benefit Gimme Brow. Like, that's my favorite thing. But this just makes life so much easier. So we're going to go in and we're going to sketch out my brow. Okay, and so then I'm going to go in with the gel side and just comb it through, but I'm going to take off the excess first because this stuff will dry and then your brow gets stuck, and we don't want a crazy stiff brow. So I'm just going to comb it right through, and I just comb up and follow the shape of the brow. And since my brow hairs are blonde, this just kind of coats them. Super easy. Brows are done. Okay, so we're going to finish our eyes now. So I'm going to go back in and we're going to do the underneath because I like it's not a dramatic brow. I don't know. Well, I like a dramatic eye, not a brow. Well, they're bold. Guys. So, what are we going to do? What am I going to use? What am I going to use? We're going to go in and we're going with the shade, what is she called? I think it's called So Dazzlin'. And it's more of this dark plummy brown purple. And that's going to go underneath our waterline, under the lash line. Ooh! I think we need a different brush. She's a little big. This is more what I wanted. Or is it some smaller, slimmer? It's a little bit thinner. But I'm also going to bring it and kind of blend it into our lash line. And then I'm going to... We're going to go back with the darker brown color I used. And we're going to do this right in the inner part. Okay. I'm going to dust with some loose powder. I'm going to dust a little bit of that fallout away. Okay, so then we're going to set our makeup. We're going to do the Anastasia Dewy set because I want to be glowy and dewy. Which, I don't know if I am with this powder. Or not powder, with this foundation. We'll see. Just bathing in it. I don't know why it's so patchy right there. Where'd my little sponge go? I lost him. Is this him? Found him. Okay, that's better. I'm gonna spray some of my Dewy set on here though, and we're gonna set under my eyes with it. Okay, let me fan myself. That made me feel so much more hydrated. I was feeling a little dry, to be honest. Okay, so now we need to do lashes. I'm not going to put primer on today because I am going to do, like, eyelash primer because I'm going to do lashes. So, no point in that. But, we're going to put on this Buxom. This is Buxom's new mascara, and it's called Extrovert mascara in extra black. Okay, so before I put my lashes on, I'm going to do two things that I forgot to do. I do want to brighten up my waterline just a little bit, so we're going to do an eyeliner on there. This is Game of Thrones 24/7 Glide On eye pencil. They're waterproof, long-lasting, and it is from Urban Decay Game of Thrones. I don't know if I said that. But it's a shade called the Night King. We'll put that in our waterline. Just gonna tie that blue in. I don't know about you guys, but I'm loving how my eyes are popping. Okay. So, what was that laugh? What's wrong with me? I'm going to go back into the Morphe palette, and we are going to put more of a little sparkle in our inner corner, but we're going to use the shade STB, which is this bright, shimmery light blue. Okay, so I'm going to pop off camera, put my lashes on, and I'll be back. Okay, lashes are on. Oh my god, I just love it. I put on the Pur Pro Eyelashes in the shade Bombshell. They're 3-day cruelty-free luxe lashes. Ulta was having a Lash Love sale on Wednesday because it was National Lash Day. So I picked them up. And then we just need to finish off lips. So we're going to use a NYX lip liner. It's the Slide On, Glide On, Stay On, and Definitely Turn On waterproof extreme lip liner. So it's not like one that you roll up. It's not automatic, but to sharpen them. But it's in the shade Beyond Nude. So that's on, and then we're going to pop on Boho Nude from my Rimmel London little guy. I use him a lot. He's super easy. He just has a nice peachy nude that goes well with everything. So I'm just in the center. And then I love a glossy look. So I have been using these Fenty Beauty Gloss Bombs. And we're going to use the shade Cheeky. It's sheer, but it's got this nice orange iridescent glow to it. And just because you do a bold eye doesn't mean you can't do a semi-bold lip. Well, this is the final look. Do you like it? Do you love it? That's from Bailey Sarian. I should stop. But anyways, yeah, guys, this is it. Let me know what you think. Yeah, I have to say the eyes are my favorite. We'll see how this foundation does. Maybe we'll like it. Who knows? But that's it for today. I'll see you next time. As always, please like, subscribe, and comment down below. Let me know what you want to see next if you have any ideas. Otherwise, I appreciate your time. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you next time. Bye.